We bring the highbrow entertainment here at FTR Radio. So that's Thomas LeDuc. Also at the FTR Radio table, I guess we could call it.
Table?
We'll call it the drum circle.
Yeah.
The FTR Radio drum circle. He is the former host of the Loud Talker, which we hope soon will be coming back to FTR Radio. And, of course, you hear him every Thursday on the Snark Factor. He does This Day in History. It's Paul Croteau. Paulie, how's it going?
Snarky. Yeah, hello, everybody. Hello, honey. I know you're listening. Hi, kids. We're going to try not to swear tonight, but, yes, I'm here in Dallas with Fingers Tiberius Malloy, the power of the Mohawk, and with Thomas LeDuc, and with Tech, who has my camera. He's taking my picture right now. I'm surrounded by greatness. I just feel the love. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And don't forget my drink.
And batting cleanup.
That's the on deck.
On the drum circle here, another FTR Radio host. You catch him over at Misfit Politics. He also hosts the Misfit Politics podcast.
The Misfit Politics podcast.
That's right. It's Brandon Morse. Brandon, how's it going?
Oh man,
hey,
good.
Brandon.
You know, I mean, I got my shiner right now. You know, which is a staple for the Misfit Politics crew. They know
the official beer.
The official, unofficial beer of Misfit Politics. So, I mean, I'm on a radio show, and the reason I'm on really right now is because I don't have a new show for you guys after this, so this is what you're going to have to live with.
Awesome. Jerk. What a jerk.
Phoning it in.
Yep.
I'm just being real.
I'm just being
real.
I'm just keeping it real, folks.
Got a lot of friends here today.
What's a lot of friends here?
A lot of friends here today.
Yeah, you're looking around the crowd.
Dirty Sexy Politics is here.
Yes, Donlin Turnbull.
Big Flounder.
Yeah, Big Flounder. Redhead is standing talking
Red's
to
back there somewhere.
With,
there's Red back there.
Freedom Works.
Kathleen McKinley.
Yes, Lauren Heel is here. Talking to Christina Robali.
When's the show start?
Get on with it.
Michelle Lancaster sitting in the back still hasn't brought me a flask of Jack Daniels, and I'm a little disappointed.
What? We need some Jack Daniels for Fingers. Anyone?
No.
Popeye needs a spinach.
Yes.
I'm gonna go and start bringing people over. Okay.
Yes. And sitting at the couch, but he doesn't have a mic right now because he's very much hard at work.
Hello.
It's Dwayne Lester.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing?
You know who else was always hard at work?
Jesus Christ. We're at the Breitbart Awards up in Rhode Island, and it coincided with Netroots.
Directly.
Yeah, and Dwayne likes to push people's buttons, and he found out early on that the most fun person that he can push the buttons with is me. So we were, walking around, through the Netroots crowd, and he was like a Breitbart fountain.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, Breitbart, Breitbart,
The Tourette's.
Breitbart.
He had Breitbart Tourette.
Yeah,
it was essentially
Breitbart, 4
that,
o'clock, Breitbart.
Yeah, and then he'd say something like, these nachos are great. And he'd be like, you know who really loved a great plate of nachos?
Andrew Breitbart!
Do you remember when I introduced you to him at CPAC?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No, I remember distinctly me saying, every time I talk to him, he seems like he's got so many things going on.
He didn't want to talk to you.
And then you said, well, Andrew and I have spent a lot of time together, and we're very close.
He's my close personal friend.
I'd be happy to introduce you, Dwayne, because, he's the type of person you should know.
I didn't say I'd be happy. I said I would.
And
he's never usually happy about anything.
If you would like to meet Andrew Breitbart, I can
Let me
facilitate
wade through this
that.
crowd of 1,000
and
people.
And then I said, that would be very kind,
In a
Tom. I
100 square foot
appreciate
room.
that. And then Tom said, that's not happening, jackass. And then, sadly,
Right.
Andrew Breitbart died before you could introduce me to him.
But you did have the one. It was great at CPAC.
Yeah, I did. I've spoken to him.
To talk about that really good. This is right. You're like, hey, I want to meet Andrew Breitbart, so we go running. And
well, what happened was Andrew came into the Bloggers Lounge, and he said, one thing you guys need to do is you need to really focus. What was he talking about? It may have been Pigford. I think it was Pigford.
Pigford was big back then.
And he said, you need to get out and talk about Pigford. And he hadn't left the room, and Steve King comes in, and you guys set him down next to me, and I look over, and okay, Steve King, you know about Pigford. And so I talked to, I think it was the year before. Pigford may have been after that. Regardless, I had just done exactly what Andrew Breitbart wanted me to do. And so we're walking out, and here comes Andrew Breitbart and Larry O'Connor. And I'm like, hey, Andrew, I just did this. And he turns and very politely looks at me and says, and looks at both of us.
Yeah.
and says, "I can't talk right now. This is the worst day of my life," and then leaves. And I just
he
looked at
didn't
him.
want to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's why.
I looked at him and
It was like he ran over your puppy.
yeah, and it was like that every time I talked to him. I'd be I know there are stories of him being very polite to people and taking time. I'm sure he was a great guy. Every time I talked to him, it was just.
Listen, the 3 or 4 dozen times I talked to him, he was always pleasant with me. I gotta tell you.
You know, I think about how much time you guys got to spend with Andrew.
Yeah.
And you know, I am jealous. And then I look at my Andrew Breitbart Award.
Wow, well played. Dwayne Lester from outside the three-point line. Well played.
I actually thought you were going to show up here.
He totally made it up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
from the grid. He totally made it up
Because
to
he was
you.
like, I know these guys, we're tight, but compared to you,
I can only imagine how much more that award would mean to you if you actually met him.
you know, it would have meant a lot. But considering that I didn't know him, and yet there was no inside, you know, essentially nepotism, like if you were to win something from them, it would be so tainted.
Well, let's face it, I wouldn't be winning any from that anyways.
Is
But
there
I think,
something we should
you know,
know about you and
on
Andrew?
that,
Yeah.
most anything that you're associated with is tainted
It's
in
true.
one way or another.
It's true. It's true.
Can I go back to work?
Yeah, go back to
Okay.
work. While you go back to work,
Hey,
let's
let's add some
introduce.
diversity
You know,
to the-
I don't even know if we're going to end up taking any breaks because there's so many people
What's a
we
break?
want to
We're
talk
live.
to. Yeah, we're
Let's
live.
add some diversity to this
Yeah,
show.
yes. So joining us.
Why are we here?
Right
Who is
now
helping us make this happen tonight?
It's the very lovely Christina Rabali of Freedom Works. Christina, how are you doing?
I am fantastic. Thank you all for being here.
Well-
My heart is just swelling huge because I came in the lobby and here you all are.
well, you put this all together, and it's a big deal. Thank you
You're
very
like
much.
The mother hen of this great gaggle
Dead
of
serious.
greatness.
When she walked into the room the first time, everybody in the room stood up and did not sit back down until she walked off somewhere. Except for Dwayne Lester.
Dwayne,
who
yeah, he was
obviously is
busy
an
blogging or
asshole.
tweeting or something.
He's obviously an asshole.
Well, that's how he won Breitbart.
That's how he won
That's
the
what it
Breitbart
takes.
Award.
Then Duke should be
Fess up, boys. It's all because you're just scared of me. It has nothing to do with the fact that you admire me or love me.
I'm really trying to play off
you're
the fact that
scared of
I
me.
can look, very proper, and
You're scared of me.
I'm terrified.
You're scared.
Nobody has
It's
to
okay.
know that.
It's okay to admit it, boys.
Well, did you get any sleep this last week?
No.
I mean, it's been an absolute crazy. Between there have been other conferences too, and I know you've been to a couple of them on the lead up to this, and this is a huge event. Talk a little bit of what's going to happen tomorrow.
I'm so excited. We are anticipating over 10,000 people coming into Dallas. It's exciting to me because we have people that are active and engaged in the movement, looking to help move candidates forward. We've got a great get out the vote effort for candidates like Ted Cruz and Richard Murdoch. We have Senators Rand Paul and Mike Lee coming. We've got Glenn Beck speaking at 6 o'clock and from 6 to 9, along with Matt Kibbe and Dick Armey. And a host of Dana Lash and Steven Cruiser. And I'm excited because, I look at the entire movement, and this is not about Republican politics. This is not about insider politics. These are the people that are going to change the face of the Senate. These are the people that are going to repeal Obamacare. These are the candidates that we need to help, win back our Senate for constitutional conservatives and really make some sweeping changes. And we don't have too many of them. We need a few more.
So, where do you see FreePAC going? Is this just a one-time deal, or you see this as going to be a yearly event? Have you thought that far ahead?
Boy, that would require planning.
Oh, yeah. Planning's for saps.
And, at
fun
Freedom
planning.
Works, we call it beautiful chaos, and we really are a libertarian, bottom-up, grassroots organization. So if our members decide that this is something that they really find of value and this is something that they really want to do, then we probably will have another one. But this is completely bottom-up grassroots. This is something that they asked for. This is something that they, asked us to do and pull together in conjunction with Glenn Beck's Restoring Love project. And so for us, it really depends. I don't want to say, but it depends from our grassroots, bottom up. We're not telling them what to do.
And I really kind of like that, how you did that. You planned that. We have this huge Restoring Love event thing happening, and I like the fact that you brought all these bloggers together in the same place to celebrate and promote being a conservative and working toward conservative goals before we went out and did this whole Restoring Love. I love that you did that. I think it's a great precursor.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's all about bringing it home. Glenn Beck has done a great job getting people to focus on what's really important in their communities. And again, we feel like politics goes to those who show up. And if you show up in your local communities and work for the candidates and the issues that you care about, then that's what's really going to change things. And it doesn't matter who we tell you to vote for. If you don't believe in that candidate or you don't believe in that issue, it's never going to happen. And so for us, this is just a great, it's a natural marriage. It really is a natural, like I said, a natural marriage of the two projects, the FreePAC and Restoring Love.
Yeah, activism and support.
Activism and support,
yeah.
Bottom up.
Now, it's funny because it only seems like about 6 or 9 months that I started hearing FreedomWorks commercials on Rush's show and now on Glenn's show. Let's just talk about Glenn Beck because of it's obviously being tied in with Restoring Love. Is it Restore Love? Restoring Love?
Restoring Love. Uh-huh.
On Friday. Talk about
he restores a
FreedomWorks.
lot of things.
Yes, that's true. Talk about your relationship, FreedomWorks' relationship with Glenn Beck.
Well, I can't talk a whole lot only because I'm a little bit removed from it, but I will say that it's not a partnership in the respect that you would think of a sponsorship and an organization. It really is a friendship. I happened to be on a conference call with him, and he said, let's stop talking about all the details. Let's talk about ways that we can work together to make things really happen. And I thought, wow. It really wasn't about making money. It wasn't about any of that. For him, it was about making things happen. I've never met him. I'm hoping to meet him this weekend. I've never met him, but I'm hoping to meet him this weekend and just kind of, everything I hear about him is he's humble and he really wants people to get connected locally. And that's what we've always done. That's what we've done with Freedom Connector. It's what we've done with our grassroots base. It's what we've done with our campaigns department. It's what we've done with every tool that we've given our grassroots base is to connect locally. And that's what he continues to tell us. If you are connected at home, then you're going to be able to solve the problems that you have in your community. And he's doing that with the food drive, and he's doing that with, all of these different things that as far as the day of service. And it's all about local. And we've seen that the farther you get from your local issues, the less effective it is. That the federal government really can do very little to affect your personal lives. And so Glenn and FreedomWorks and Matt Kibbe and all of us really want to bring it back home.
Well, I think you're going to have a great opportunity to meet Glenn tomorrow because we were told we've got him for the entire hour on the Snark Factor.
Yeah, I was told that too. Let's hope that too. Let's hope. I'm crossing my fingers because my husband and I in 2000 and I think it was 2008 or 2000. I can't remember. 2009 maybe. I don't know. All the years are.
They run together after Obama got elected. It's just
2009. It would be
okay.
2009. We started a 9/12 project because Glenn Beck said you need to come together with people that believe like you did. And so I'm hoping that I get a chance just to meet him and tell him thank you. Thanks for doing that for us.
Well, Christina, I really appreciate you stopping by and talking to us. Before you go, let us know, where we can find you on the internet, and one more time for people in the Dallas area where they can find tickets for FreePAC.
Yeah, just go to freedomworks.org, and you can find tickets for FreePAC. We're selling them all the way through like 6:30 tomorrow night. They're $15. If you're in the Dallas area, please come join us. It'll be a great event. You can find me online on Twitter at Christina Rabali. If you just Google Christina Rabali or Google FreedomWorks, I'll come up, and we hope that you'll find us. Yeah.
Great. Christina Rabali, FreedomWorks. Thank you, Christina. Thanks for being a great hostess here, and this has been fantastic so far, and we're really looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm excited to have you guys here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.